Titillating Tuesday. Does it make you laugh? Does it make you laugh?
Welcome to Titillating Tuesday, 28th June 2022. Oh yeah, summer's kicking off. Yeah, I'm just here going through a few conversations in my head. Yeah, and I kind of reached a high physicality. Yeah, that's a subject that's always safe to talk about. I mean, the maneuverings in this world and the sweet spots and the closed ones, there's really no safe subject to talk about. If you're targeted, then the mechanism of the system and law can look like it's been modified to target you specifically. So that's just like overt targeting, innit? Yeah, so fitness, I've always been doing that through my videos. It's very key to keeping young. You're only as young as you feel, or as old as you feel. And those of us who's never been old, we don't know how to act that one. So I don't know what kind of behavior I should be having, but I've never considered myself to be an old man. So my physicality helps people stay in shape. I've seen 70-year-olds all doing calisthenics, whatever they call it. At that age, doing things, and you just never believe that you're old, never believe that you're sick, never believe anything you consider to be negative to you, because like, if you believe it, you'll be it, Yeah, so what you believe in does matter to an extent, but to scientists, that's just all placebo. They'll call it placebo, but placebo is also a valid way of treating people. So what do we do with it? You can't say it's non-scientific, because why do people issue sweet pills? Placebo is a major part of how we heal. Yeah, so anything that can generate the right placebo for you is surely good for you. Feeling young can make you believe that you're young, and you actually start to be young. So the key to eternal life, well, I suppose being young helps when you're trying to live forever. So what's the right age to stay at? I suppose I was thinking about it the other day, that every sentience has an anti-sentience that manifests in nature, because like every action has a reaction. So if I have a lighter, yeah, and I throw it up, you expect it to come down, innit? If I throw it up and it does that, yeah, and if you Photoshop up my arm, yeah, if I throw it up and it doesn't fall back down, you assume that another force has been introduced. So this force gets mapped by the reaction to it, So what's really happening, when you stop this from falling down? What's happening? Yeah. So your conscious force forces your arm to stay up, because if somebody told you to relax your arm, that happens. So what's keeping it up when it's like that? You must be applying a force, but where? There's no proportion anyway. You're applying a force to keep your arm up, because if you left it to gravity, your arm would do that. So sentience can be measured by the things it touches. And where's the reaction force to that? So the reaction force to sentience can map out sentience in existence. You don't actually need to see sentience, just like you don't need to see a light particle to know that light exists. You could just see the reaction that to it, or the action by it. So that's how you see sentience. So that's an anti-sentience that we see, momentum, things like that. Yeah, which is, so you can actually see an anti-sentience, whenever there's sentience. Yeah, So whenever there's good, there's got to be something muffing that's evil. So when you're there as a human being growing up, yeah, you accumulate this reaction anti-you, yeah. So, and it grows with you as well. So that's what eventually takes you out. So back to what I was saying about keeping young. I don't know if I'm younger than my than the anti-me. Because if that's the case, I might outlive my anti-me. I was speaking about the devils that we go through. Little sneak peek. Every 6.66 years, the devil comes for you. I keep quiet about that because it's a bit esoteric. Yeah. My one's doing like 3 or 4 years. The next one. Hold on, 6.6 years, 13, 19. Yeah. So anyway, so the reaction. I'm already saying too much. Anyway, today's joke. Don't keep my mouth shut. What do you call a notification when it's being rude? That's a notification. Yeah, man. That's not right, man. That's not right. That's criminal. To comedy, not actual crime. Just making a rhyme. You know? This is a comedy sketch after all. It's Titillating Tuesday. Jokes about perps. Yeah. And it's now the 28th of June 2022. I'm out before I say too much.
Titillating Tuesday. Does it make you laugh? Does it make you laugh?
Like, subscribe, share.